He's a number 3.
What it boils down to, listen,
just like when you put a Chrysler 300 beside what they say it used to look like a Maybach, a Bentley. All right, if you put Rashee Rice beside a real number 1 receiver, he's not going to look like a number 1 receiver. Put Rashee Rice on a team with Devontae Adams in his prime. Who's the number 1?
We're talking about
put Rashee Rice beside Mike Evans. Who's the number 1? Put Rashee Rice beside Stephon Diggs. Who's the number 1?
Rashee Rice.
You can go down the list. Put Rashee Rice beside.
I was quiet when it wasn't him.
Justin Jefferson. Who's the number 1? Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase. Justin Jefferson. You can go down a list of every team's number 1, and Rashee Rice is.
You might could go down that list, but Diggs ain't on it. I can tell you that.
You're doing good till you said Diggs.
I said Diggs is in this prime. I'm talking about in his prime. Rashee Rice is in his prime.
No, Rashee Rice is in his second year, bro. Third year. This is third year.
Diggs is in his 100 year.
Dude, listen. All I'm gonna say is this right here.
He ain't no number 1, Jay.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I can tell you why, but I'm not going to. Not here. This is not the time or the place for it. If you want to know why Kansas City will win this game, all you have to do is go right over to Kingdom Come Sports. I broke this game. Me and Eric officially broke this game down from every angle, pause, and yeah.
And I detected nothing but cap when I watched it. It was just a lot of cap.
You know what? Because Melvin, you're a real hater, man. But I get it. You know what I mean?
Not a fake one, a real one.
You the dude be like, oh man, you got last year's Bentley. That's not this year's Bentley. That's why.
And we'll start with the 49ers and the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the thing with that. 49ers not healthy. But they're a good team, and it's not possible. No,
I can't see it. 49ers been in close games with everybody this entire season. They probably should have lost more than they won. They just like you said, they do have injuries, but I mean they just don't look as dominant, and they're not going to do that against the Chiefs. I don't think so.
That list is extensive. That injury report list is extensive.
They're missing their whole running back room on offense.
They kicker and they backup kicker both got leg injuries.
Yeah, Mason's
gone too.
Now he'll play. He had a shoulder thing. He'll play. But shoot, imagine your number 1 and your number 2 receiver and your number 1 running back all on IR.
Exactly.
So I ain't just going.
They're not on IR anymore, right?
They're not.
I'm talking about Kansas City.
You talking about Kansas City?
Kansas City. Okay.
We're talking about Kansas City.
Yeah, but y'all came into the season without a number 1 receiver or number 2.
Rashee Rice is a number 1 receiver.
Rashee is number 1 receiver.
And Hollywood Brown is the number 2.
He's a number 3 at best.
Who? Rashee Rice, number 1 receiver.
Rashee Rice, number 3.
He was leading the league in receiving.
You ain't gonna keep me on this segment longer than we need to be on this.
He's a number 3.
What it boils down to, listen,
just like when you put a Chrysler 300 beside what they say it used to look like a Maybach, a Bentley. All right, if you put Rashee Rice beside a real number 1 receiver, he's not going to look like a number 1 receiver. Put Rashee Rice on a team with Devontae Adams in his prime. Who's the number 1?
We're talking about
put Rashee Rice beside Mike Evans. Who's the number 1? Put Rashee Rice beside Stephon Diggs. Who's the number 1?
Rashee Rice.
You can go down the list. Put Rashee Rice beside.
I was quiet when it wasn't him.
Justin Jefferson. Who's the number 1? Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase. Justin Jefferson. You can go down a list of every team's number 1, and Rashee Rice is.
You might could go down that list, but Diggs ain't on it. I can tell you that.
On that list.
You're doing good till you said Diggs.
I said Diggs is in his prime. I'm talking about in his prime. Rashee Rice is in his prime.
No, Rashee Rice is in his second year, bro. Third year. This is his third year.
Diggs is in his 100 year.
Dude, listen. All I'm gonna say is this right here.
You ain't no number 1, Jay.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I can tell you why, but I'm not going to. Not here. This is not the time or the place for it. If you want to know why Kansas City will win this game, all you have to do is go right over to Kingdom Come Sports. I broke this game. Me and Eric officially broke this game down from every angle, pause, and yeah.
and I detected nothing but cap when I watched it. It was
you
just
know
a
what?
lot of cap.
You know what? Because Melvin, you're a real hater, man. But I get it. You know what I mean?
Not a fake one, a real one.
You the dude be like, oh man, you got last year's Bentley. That's not this year's Bentley. That's why
they only got 3 people out. San Francisco.
That's what I'm saying. So offensively, what's San Fran's excuse outside of missing Christian McCaffrey? Because from my understanding, when 49ers fans is yapping and chapping and yelling and screaming and doing all that crazy stuff at me,
they got the best roster.
They always say Debo, as long as Debo's not out, we good. He's the main guy for our offense. He's the most important piece for our offense.
Only person missing is Juwan Jennings, but Ricky Pearsall is coming back, so shouldn't be an issue.
McCaffrey is back.
It's a trade.
No, he on IR. They don't even count. McCaffrey not suiting up this whole year. No. Heard it here first. Yeah, McCaffrey's going.
He'll suit up for Dallas.
Anybody can shoot up for Dallas. I get up in there and shoot up for Dallas. I suit up for Dallas.
Hey man, Ricky Watters might suit up for Dallas.
Yeah,
he might.
Dominique, what was you about to say? Dominique had something she was about to say. I'm sorry.
Muted.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
I didn't really have anything to say. I picked the Saints too, so I lost that one. That made me really sad.
Oh, after coming off that perfect week, huh?
Exactly.
Well, I thought you said
I forgot to pick, so I just now picked.
Oh, y'all is tripping tonight.
That'll probably upset somebody too coming off.
Perks are that's like an upper, right?
I don't know.
That's not my thing. I moved to California. I'm not.
That's what they say, Frank.
Britne, what other games we got to look forward to this weekend?
So I'm assuming we all choosing.
We just gonna skip over Kansas City.
I mean, we can.
You said you didn't want to spend more time on this topic. You
already know who's going to win.
49ers, and I'm excited for that game because it's going to be lit here in the Bay Area. But I think KC will win. I picked them to win.
Yeah, I'm picking KC.
It needs to be a perfect.
Wait.
Kyle Shanahan got to prove to me that he could beat.
He can't.
Wait. No. Time out.
Mel definitely picked him.
Nah. Not all that shit you was just talking.
Yeah, he definitely.
I wasn't talking about nothing about them not winning. I just said y'all didn't have no number one receiver. You trying to make it seem like y'all 5-0 without a number one. Y'all ain't had a number one since Tyreek Hill left.
Man, Scott Moore's there.
That's not a number one receiver.
You know what? My bad. That's me. That's my bad.
Yeah, that definitely was your bad.
That didn't help the argument, Jay.
You know what y'all got? Y'all got one of them single moms that say I'm the mama and the daddy. You don't have a daddy.
Oh,
you got a mama and that's it. You don't have no dad in the house.
Oh wow!
Just because you occupy that role.
Oh wow! That went down another road.
What
I'm saying, just because you in the number one role don't mean you're a number one receiver.
I actually got the reference.
It was crazy.
I missed it. I totally missed that one.
That went down a totally different path.
Yeah, he took us down a whole different path on that one.
Hey, I'm about to y'all look at this comment. Dominique, you look at this comment right here.
Wow. I don't look.
Hey, you do got a little bit. You do got a little bit of truth.
You look like the truth a little bit.
I don't see it. If I could see it, I would have been after Corey. Paul Pierce, he's a one of a kind.
That's
he's
the truth.
Dominique, we gotta talk after this, okay?
Look, we gotta have a conversation. So I think that the truth is ignoring me because I've already tried. Kevin Garnett. It was Kevin Garnett for a long time. Now it's Paul Pierce. So they're friends. That doesn't really work.
They probably is
talking about me.
They comparing notes at this point.
Yeah,
you inboxed me already, Lord.
Like Dusty and Mustard.
When I found out Kevin Garnett got divorced, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm moving to California. And then I couldn't find him. And now Paul Pierce started showing up on Undisputed. And I'm like, oh snap. I just noticed him differently.
Hey, when you see this latest episode, hey man, he done trimmed down. That Ozempic is he on it, man.
He pulled a mace. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, he got the Ozempic. He slimmed down.
On that O2.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Mace in the gym, man.
What's the next game?
Mace ain't on the shot, yo.
Yeah,
Mace lost his weight by diet and exercise.
What's the next game you're looking for?
All right.
Kello, you're crazy.